Waiting in for a few. Joe.
Hey, what's up? Am I
Oh,
audible?
oh,
Yeah?
yes, you are.
Okay, what's up?
I'm all good, and you?
Yeah, I'm all good, bro.
So how was the lockdown?
Ah, man, it was hectic. It was totally something different that we haven't had experienced before.
Mm,
And it came as a shock. Even if we might have known about it for the past 2 months before it came, bro, it was something else. For me, like, there were moments where my body was just depressed, just being home the whole flipping day and not being able to go to work. Yeah.
and I know you are Garagi. You consume quite a lot of content.
Yeah.
What were you watching, Hella, or what were you doing?
Oh, okay. Like most of the time, like I was working at home
Yeah,
from Monday up to Friday, and I was doing that on normal hours. But there would be moments where I don't have anything to do because I couldn't like be able to connect the information that I could possibly be working on at home. So
yeah.
during those hours, I would just go online, maybe check. I get half of the time when I'm not even doing anything related to audit or business process management. I'll be
Yeah.
focusing on maybe streetwear culture, looking at how brands are doing and all that, trends, and trying to keep up with new things that have been introduced within the tech space. So yeah, that was like my daily routine. Oh yeah, and then the last part, I think I like there are few apps that I tried out. There was one Aglet. It's about sneakers. Like you just have to collect sneakers from shelves and all that. And they have a visual currency. That visual
Gara,
currency,
Gara,
you just have to
you are.
like, hello,
Gara,
okay,
you
can you
are
hear me?
is yeah, I can. Gara, you are a
Yeah, so
sneakerhead, Gara.
like, not really, cause like, bro, like I'm not collect sneakerheads are people who collect sneakers. I
Then
have
what I
enough sneakers. Like I don't have a lot of sneakers. If I had like a room for that, then maybe
mm.
that's when I'll start collecting. But
But
all
then
in all,
what are you then?
I'm just a guy who knows about sneakers. It ends there. Like I'm not that guy who like sneakerheads are people who collect and they also do with getting to have being world best. But
Yeah.
I'm just one side of being world best. Sneakers, yeah, 3 or 4 pieces there, but
Mm.
I wouldn't want to be called a sneakerhead.
Oh, okay. So let's get to the plan of the day or the topic of today.
Yeah.
We consumed like quite a lot of content during the lockdown.
Mm.
You had your comedians, you had your people cooking, your chefs, all those people. Who would you say, in no particular order, were your best
Mm.
content creators locally?
I remember, like I
If you
was
have, if you
saying,
have, you can start with
mm.
five, but if there are way less than that, then you can just simply list out the ones that you enjoyed watching.
I think the best guys during that period because like we were going through a hard time, I would pick
Yeah.
comedians because
Mm-hmm.
comedians they took us off the reality. And my first choice will be that guy, one my talk, Penny Limitless. Yeah, that guy was so dope, man. Like
Yeah, pay you.
his yeah, trying all different characters and all that. And then
Mm,
the other guy would be Jamaica. And the funny thing with Jamaica, like he would like
mm,
he's forcing all this to us, but like even if you don't want to love, you'll end up loving. There was one video where he was like trying to be like that guy was like MCM, and he's trying to dance like all those crazy moves that guy was trying to do. That
Yeah.
guy was doing, and he was actually good at it. He just let people, and the other guy, and then people who were trying TikTok stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
the
yeah,
TikTok videos,
and like
the challenges.
yeah, the challenges and all that. And the guy who was actually leading in there was our boy Hatikema, Mr. Repa. Like he had been trained as Chris
Hey,
Brown.
Mr.
That's
Tasa.
my yeah. I think
Hmm.
even like one thing dope about TikTok is that you don't have to have a lot of followers. Your content is like they don't use algorithms the same way as Facebook, where you just have to have more followers for people to consume your content.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there were a lot of crazy things that happened during that time, and like man, we just got busy. Even if like someone would just say that we weren't that busy,
Hmm.
and then there should be
Who
like
else?
I mean, it was those things. Oh yeah, the other guys that you made me go check out. The guys who did that thing, yeah, landlord. Can you like, are you able to recall the
The
name?
hati, Jabrid wa Mitai, I think.
Kenny Jabber, the guy who always like acts like a skinny landlord lady.
Aha,
Yeah,
aha,
yeah,
that one.
that
I
one.
think I think we pointed. I think it was me. Nawako Ragiri. Check out his video after that whole
Yeah, like
BPC
I don't wanna
controversy
lie.
stuff.
And I never knew about them. Like I was asking myself where this guy's coming from. Because like
Yeah.
these people, those guys from Bandung who have been doing those things that would BDP, the
Oh
campaign and
yeah,
some stuff. Botiner
yeah.
and all these other guys.
What's there? Yeah.
Yeah, those guys like they kept us busy during because like we went back to the old videos that they tried. Because
Mm.
during the during the lockdown. I don't ever remember coming across the new content of that period, under that
Yeah,
period.
that was. Yeah, no,
Um,
that like it.
yeah, so like the three guys that I've mentioned, Mutsazarepa, Peño, and Kadema, our favorite guy, who's crazy. Kind of he's bugged up right now. Fatikema. The other guy knows how to.
Which one?
Salaga, Kespa, bro.
Jamaica.
Yeah, yeah, I'm Jamaica, that guy. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
only those three guys have been keeping us busy. And then when it comes to the cook offs and all that, I
Yeah.
think I only enjoy that go Twitter.
Go
Though
Twitter.
it wasn't a streamed content, it was just pictures. People were just showing
Yeah.
off, showing us the place that they have like prepared and all that. There was one between that girl who's a photographer. Again, I'm like one has an
Did
away day
she?
or what did the Rex and all that.
I'm a bit. How the guy was the one who was displaying like anally rec yeah, the spice, the different spices. I forgot his
No,
Twitter his
that
Twitter.
that yeah, there were two contestants, two competitions. The first one was between men, and then the second one was between women. So there was actually a balance.
Oh yeah, no, the first one I quoted, go on, yeah, the guy who I think he literally won the cook off Harab water that
Hmm.
his spice regs and kana scene. So
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah. I think
that was
it
that
might be
was the
that
first
guy, the
one.
same guy. Yeah, that was the first one, and then there was a
Yeah.
second one. The second one between ladies, and then
Oh.
apart from there was this. Like I was checking a couple of stuff. There was the ones sponsored by Mascom. The first one, Yara
Oh.
Onili, and they were making people
Oh.
win airtime. And like I've won a couple of airtimes. I had to give them through like on
Whenever
Facebook. No, like I won them and gave them away on Facebook from Instagram. Because like I was
but
using this other.
no, no, no. I get it. You remember there was a time when I said, "Hore, did
Hmm.
BPC pay you?" House
You,
now
yeah,
splasher.
like I did, like I got it there from Mascom. Like there were
House
a lot of
house was
competition.
splasher airtime all over.
Yeah, that was the period. Like I got that from Mascom. Like
Um,
I was just chilling at home, late hours, checking Instagram because like I've subscribed for B Mobile. B
yeah,
Mobile has this other package, yeah, internet bundle, internet bundle up or something like that. So there you just buy three. You can buy for 2 weeks. Yeah?
yeah.
The uppermost is 3 GB for 85 bucks, and then they give you an extra 3 GB. So you will be having six. So like it was easy for me to stream content besides the available packages, yeah, my social. Because like
Yeah, my
I could
social.
even like subscribe, yeah, I would subscribe twice. I get that 60 pula for the whole month, and then every week 15 pula. So like I'll have a total of what 100 megabytes available so that I can go through all the social apps. And
Uh,
then
Yeah, I think
plus
on my end,
mm,
one of the standout content creators, even though Hase Muthwalo one that really stood out for me,
mm,
it was the group. Yeah, I don't know if you are on the group. Yeah,
mm.
what do you call that? Foodies BW.
Oh yeah, food is BW. Yeah, like
Aha.
the color dude from Lepolo. Hey,
Again,
the girl who we were schooling with for BAC.
yeah, cause that group, dude,
Mm.
the I don't know if they are chefs or what, because people were just throwing in
I,
the Jota
I like
bone,
one
doing different experiments with food. I think that's where I got to see Buffalo the palichi
the
and stuff
polish
like
and
that.
all.
Yeah, I think
Nah, I
for
think
me that
yeah,
stood out for me. It was more of a challenge in terms of
yeah.
what I can do now at home with what I had at the moment. I learned to
Mhm.
bake even during the lockdown just because I was watching
Yeah, like
those posts.
we could possibly like get inspired in a lot of things during that period. I don't want to like I've been inspired, bro. Like I just hope that by the end of this year, like I've accomplished what the lockdown
Mm,
has made me think that I should focus on.
yeah.
Um, when talking about issue, yeah, the foodies and all that, bro. Like we have a lot of people who are really dope when it comes to cooking. I don't want to lie. It's just that there are so many hidden talents out there that we are failing to like have the chance to see because they are not pushed to that edge to like to share whatever they are capable of with us, or with something that we can actually make business out of. Because like, yeah, man, like, but none of them they know how to cook.
But I think with the lockdown also, I think I
Mm.
don't know if it's only me, but people were more comfortable in terms of sharing their uh,
Routines and
their
all that.
daily
Yeah,
lives and daily routines. People were
mm.
not even ashamed to post um, plate ya gago ya e dirileng. People were more
Yeah.
open. People were more welcoming.
Yeah, like the only problem for like I don't want to lie, social media, bro. It's something else. Like,
Yeah,
hey, it's toxic, bro. That like we have people who are out there to just ruin other people's lives and all that, and
yeah,
to make them feel less of a human. I mean, like you can only be the only thing that like I would advise everyone out there is to be careful of whatever you do because like people's lives were ruined because of that past. Remember um, that girl who was a contestant there, Miss South Africa. People were
yeah,
digging down like her past to the
yeah.
point that they even forced her to just end up like just going off the competition, something that is not actually good. And like we
Mm.
should be careful whenever we talk about stuff. We should like be in a way that when we say our things out, like it should be in a civil manner. Like you're not trying to sound like you're better than the next person. You just have to appreciate diverse perspectives if somebody like they fall in a certain way, you just say like like we just gotta be civil. That's what I would advise most people to do.
And then with one other guy who was hot topic during the lockdown, the
Mm.
the good doctor.
Yeah, Dr. G. Like I mean, like that guy, like he saved a lot of people.
Doctor,
Though
dude,
like
I would
I'll like throw
kind of
shade at him.
would tune in. I think it was Thursdays. I think it was
Mhm.
around 10.
Yeah,
Would
it was.
tune in. We'd find like 20,000 people online for his 1 hour sessions.
And yeah, man, like even people from South Africa, both
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, Zambia, like they were listening to his content. Like this guy's man, like that's they talk stuff that a lot of us we can't talk about. They brought a platform, and I
Yeah.
don't wanna lie, like and which is like people trust people who have like a solid background. He's a doctor,
Yeah.
like a general practitioner, and like you would expect him to have a lot of grasp of anything to do with psychological stuff and body related biological stuff and all that. Mara hela ho na le mongwe o mo jala setsango o gabi. I mean, like this could be his
Ah,
side hustle.
Ariska ra go re
Oh no,
togare
I'm just saying, like, like, why should they try to be? It's the same as in like somebody telling me that I'm not supposed to talk about
sneakers.
sneakers. I mean, like those things that is something that I have passion for on the side, and
Mm.
like if I'm putting hours, I, I think that guy is putting more hours when it comes to sexual health and sexual related stuff.
Mm.
You don't need to have like a certificate to be able to talk about certain things when you put
But yeah.
10,000 hours into it, you know.
But regardless of the people that were throwing shade
Mm,
at his post and all the
mm,
information that he was
mm,
given, I think a whole lot of us
mm.
got to interact in a platform in Wari. Some of the things we didn't know. We were
Yeah, we
it
said,
was
yeah.
yeah it was a learning experience for a lot of people to have
Even
it.
if you knew about it, like it gave you that thing. Like you can know about something, but
Mm,
when you get into a space where everybody's getting to appreciate what you all know, you get to take it serious. Like, oh, okay, this is what everyone is expecting of us. That type of thing. And then you get to appreciate over, oh, okay, I've heard about this. And now you get to, there's a difference between knowing and getting to understand. When you understand, you are able to comprehend. Like that thing gets to speak to you and you get to decide.
so
So
then
like I don't
we
wanna like he inspired most of the people, and I probably think that so many relationships and marriages have been saved through that guy. And we
so
should we
bro,
should send we
really.
should send a you should send a code to all of us and say that I'll save your relationships. So this is how much I'm charging you all.
Because ba ngwe ne ba lebelela smoke d here ke re motho a sa comment mme o kgona go bona gore nyame
Dude.
mtshova se ke o le ene the whole hour o teng o reditse o lebeletse.
Yeah, like nah. I mean, like even if you haven't gotten into a state where you can practically do whatever he was talking about, you could appreciate that as you move forward. Like it's some of the knowledge that he just said during this period is something that we can possibly use in marriage in the near future. Because now we are aware of certain things that are needed. Like there was a lot of content that during the lockdown could save a lot of marriages and relationships from. I just hope that all of it will put it into good use.
So what are the next men's conference he should headline it.
Yeah, he should have. Hey, man, this guy,
So
man, I wish we should stop talking about men's conference. LA, Lori, imaginary. It should come to life, man, and like let us talk about a lot of things, the years and all that. Bro.
mm,
And like, I don't know, man. We need this platform where people are just gonna talk about stuff that social ears and all that, so that we wake up. And like lately, I think it was yesterday. Do you know that we have the highest reported cases of HIV? No, not HIV. Of rape cases.
Rape. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
like
the
there's South
post
Africa is
yesterday. Yeah,
leading. Yeah, South Africa is leading, and we are on the second spot.
are we second or
Ni-
third?
no, with the second, with 92 or
Second.
93 per 100,000. So like it shows that
Huge
it's
number.
really, yeah, it's a huge number. But there's something that we really need to appreciate out of that is that there are people who are actually reporting. Because like if you were to compare with other countries where they are strictly religious and all that, you find that they have
Yeah.
low report, volumes. So like what we really need to appreciate is that this will encourage other guys to get to report this type of cases and say that, you know what, this is actually happening. But like people, like when I went through some of the threads, they were saying that Botswana, like the reason why only those cases is because Botswana ke batho ba rata ho rape and all that. But that's not the case. The actual case, ke gore we have a pre, like, I think one thing I would appreciate about our society is that despite having this type of social ills, we can actually address some the right authorities, though somehow like the justice system, the judiciary system can be questioned and all that. But it's one thing to appreciate.
Oh, okay, dude.
Yeah.
I think we've gotten past any rebele.
Yeah.
Just wanted to pick your brain and also test out this new feature, yeah, Facebook, where we can do have a live video really babiji.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was this other guy, Brendo. What did you think of Brendo?
Oh yeah, Brendo, bro.
Honor,
Like
on,
I feel bad.
honorable Kinola Khab, yeah.
I feel bad that I never gave him a chance. But that guy had a great content. Like I've watched 2 or 3 videos of his. Like it was crazy. Like he came with something that was totally different. That's one thing I like.
Fresh,
They
yeah.
yeah, like originality and the element of diversity. Like you're just different from what other guys have been saving us.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah.
it was widening the content portfolio. So like we had wide range of trends that we could choose from, but then like all of them we had to like consume, and it was really dope.
And then also with Hagiz, there was I don't know if maybe you came across content there where people were just sharing their experiences. There was a post in I think it was midway through during the lockdown where
Mm.
Duma FM put up an article about someone who has somehow felt her lockdown in the she's having
Yeah,
psychological
yeah, bro.
problems. Mm.
Like I was telling you earlier, like for me, my body wasn't like syncing up with the environment. It was totally something that was so like different. Like, bro, like I was always tired because like it was like emotional prison, bro. Like when your body becomes that locked down
Mm.
in, like I had to be there home for the whole flipping day. Like there were, I don't ever remember on the first 20 days going outside the yard. I was always at home. And like when getting trying to like prepare myself for the meetings, like I have a nephew who's always behind me, like the kid.
Did
When
you
I'm on
did
my
you did you
laptop
did you
trying
have a
to,
routine though?
yeah, like I started having a routine after 20 days where I was like starting to like take go 4 kilometers running and all that. I didn't do that in the first
No,
20
like
days.
did you structure your day to say every day, Pagela, maybe I have breakfast, I do work for 2 hours, I take
Mm.
a nap, I do my evening runs. watch Netflix or something like that? Was it structured or and then
No, it was actually structured like Pagela, Gispani, and then when we get it around half 30 up to 2,
yeah,
that's when like I'm like having a free time. I can do whatever. I can like just chill, go outside, come back to the house. Then after 20 days, my daily routine was like during the lunch hour, I go out and try to stretch myself and all that, and come back to work. There were moments where like I wasn't actually working because like I didn't have any information to work on. But like
yeah,
80% of my work is based on like getting to collect the information and getting to analyze it. So
yeah,
yeah, that was the case. Then like about 60, maybe I can watch TV, level like or maybe repeat or do some catch ups and all that. But I wasn't
yeah.
like really into the TV screens. Like I would do Netflix. Netflix like all the things that you guys were watching, I wasn't watching. Like I only watched movies that were making like were trending. The Extraction, that movie was emotional. And then the other one,
Emotional how, Joe.
no, the
I
last
just,
part when
I,
that
I just,
kid,
I just.
when that kid killed the main man, and
Can I going to that scene that you're talking about?
yeah,
There was a debate going on after the movie to
mm.
say, did he really die?
Hey man, but now like I don't wanna lie, I just feel like that nigga died. If they are to like pull that one up, it will be a plot twist. And then the other movie was the one that I've long wanted to watch. It was about Sex Confidential or something like that. Remember those hitmen who like the six hitmen who like the rich guy, the billionaire would make it look like they are dead, and then they appear as ghosts and all that.
Mm-mm. Was it on
Yeah,
Netflix?
yeah, it's on Netflix. It was one of the first original Netflix movies. And then and,
Ah,
and then when it comes to series, like I'm watching Korean movies, bro. Like I'm not a TV person,
Korean.
eh? Yeah, like bro, they are dope. Like they have dope.
Wait, like Korean series.
Yeah,
You
on
serious? You
Netflix,
know?
dude. There's one about eternal monarchy. So like they live in
Mm.
two different worlds. Like there's a United Kingdom of Korea. Korea is in Korea, and then there's Korea, the one in our world. So it lives. The script says that they are behind, like they are two parallel worlds, where there is Tabang and Mogomotsi in another world, bro. Like,
Dude, I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked.
bro, like,
Like
hey, the
Korean
guy,
dramas, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
BTV
bro,
ones,
the
like
BTV
the
ones,
BTV
bro,
one.
the BTV
Wow,
ones. And it was
wow.
dope. Like I don't wanna lie, all of them. Like I've never watched the stuff that people are always saying that hey, man, I live a life is bro. Korean movie, Korean
Dude,
series, bro,
Korean
they're
movies.
dope. You need to check them out.
Okay, tell me let me just note it down. What is some series are they?
Eternal King, Eternal Monarchy. Yeah,
Eternal
like
Monarchy.
guy, yeah. The guy who
Usho
had the man,
Emanati
Had the Jum Bukan had the man, limita man. One Alamo Boys Over Flowers. He's the star in what thing. He's a young king whose parent was killed by the half brother.
Arjun Arjun Poo. Yeah, don't
Hey,
spoil it.
yeah, like I'm just giving you like, but yeah, you will check it out.
Okay.
I'll just
Eternal
have to,
Monarchy.
yeah. And then
Okay, no,
what?
I'll check it
It
out.
wasn't a long way, but it wasn't that really dope because I'm even failing to watch it. Highly that
Okay.
new series about South Africa. What believe you saying? Water and
I think
blood,
blood
blood and
and
water.
what?
Bruh,
I haven't watched it.
I've downloaded the series. I haven't yet watched
Mm.
them. All of it. Like all the episodes I've like downloaded them, I've never watched them.
How na kraga ya go e level.
And like I'm still wondering where am I gonna get that drive to like watch them.
Dude, let's not drift. Go na le these guys gape ba mmele. What do you think?
Bye?
Melee Productions.
Oh yeah, Malay Baba something that Nelly Banzaba
Aha.
cracker the joke and all that. And
Yeah.
no,
Aha. What?
I've only saw the item and late Domo advertiser for Cedar. I think that was a dope concept.
Yeah, Yasida. Yeah, I saw Yasida.
And then those guys, Babo Mre, Baba Kulova, who were just having
Ah no,
fun with it. And
Bafana ba.
yeah, Bafana, but they had
Ah
like
no, those
one,
guys are dope, dude.
yeah, like they did, like they prepared something for BTCL and all that. I just hope that they will
Yeah.
get a deal.
No, that's really dope, yo.
Yeah, yeah. Because like
I
BTCL, I
think
think
from
BTCL did
yeah
even share.
from the video yeah thing, I think maybe what they missed, okay, but say like the what you call it, the lower third quarters. I can't and about repeating
Yeah, yeah,
dial
yeah.
star 181 and then
Hmm.
if it's an quarters. I think that would be
Yeah,
even
yeah.
yeah, it would have been a
I
dope
think
one and about
that
the lower third.
this some of the things that we are learning, my guy. We'll just get there. Like it start off with trying these things and we get to see and people like you would be advising saying that no, we need to do this and all that. If they have a good year and having a good supporting structure that is able to listen to what the consumers are saying, then they'll develop something that is really meets up with whatever we desire.
And then also, it's a conversation that I've had with some other people. Like what I get, with social media, it's more of quantity more than quality.
Okay, yeah.
Because people are assuming or hurry quantity, we necessarily mean low quality.
Yeah.
Lebella, these guys ba mail.
Mm.
Ga ba shoot ka di 3D cameras or anything like that. I
Mm,
think they're
mm.
using their phones or something.
Yeah, they are using their phones.
Yeah, and then with time, I think ga ba baakanya their craft, that's when they'll use
Yeah,
proper videos and stuff. But look, Sida came on board, and I hope Bajila Singh
yeah,
that
well,
item
they
yeah
have
thing.
to, and I
So
hope that they also like do apply for that F&B item for the creative guys out there.
yeah,
I think like people should just grab these opportunities because like it will be uh, a springboard for them. Because like
sorry
Cause like,
about that. Huh?
yeah. So like, just getting a deal, it will open opportunities for a lot of people. I think the other thing that we also need to like jump on, but available, and for us to even have verified accounts, it's about Instagram.
Yeah.
We should work well with the guys by the reporter. Cause like, bro, like I had one artist saying that, but one reporter wa motlwela na mo kupile hati na kupile ora mo cover and all that, and
Oh
then
yeah, I saw
Nakati-
the
yeah, that guy
screenshots
like
of the conversation. I
yeah,
think.
I feel bad for that guy because he clearly doesn't understand. When somebody says that Bahotenzo Momero online, but if somebody from Miri decides to put me online and like have my real name and all that, but
The
like
traction is huge. Yeah.
yeah, because like when I apply for verification at Instagram and I show them those links, and also like creating my own Wikipedia and all that. Because like here's one thing having I think most of the people here they don't value Wikipedia and all that. But those things they are dope because like you getting to have a page there, getting to describe who you are, what you do and all that. It becomes easier when you Google, you should be able to see your name, Tabam Molope and all that.
Yeah.
And when given this type of opportunity, it makes like it opens to so many doors. When you are verified like Dada, right now you go to an event in Spain, you're gonna go China, you're gonna go home, and you tell people who you are, and you get to Instagram and they see you verified. It builds that trust. But like your brand becomes trusted because of verification. And like it builds opportunities when somebody like both visual Abloho, they get to see that this guy he has a verified account and all that. And when you engage with other people with a verified account, it becomes easier. They trust you.
And then quick question. In terms of the engagement or that we usually see between Garaki, our influencers, our celebrities, and the ordinary Botswana. How would you advise them in terms of that interaction?
Kana,
So
when it
we
comes,
saw,
mm,
yeah, we
when
saw
it
last
when it,
week. Botswana, I think we're up in arms. Ya Kganyile, ya ga Amantle. Did you catch wind of that?
yeah, I did.
They were upset in terms of Bafila she didn't respond in an appropriate way to the grievances that the real
Yeah,
Amante.
no, I'm
So
yeah,
they and you saw what they did. They took
yeah. So I
matters
saw,
into their own hands and they practically destroyed her social media presence.
yeah. I think what one thing that we need to to tell people who we consume the stuff, they need to learn how to be intimate with whoever is consuming the content out there. You don't make people make you take you high. You are the one who's supposed to take these people who consume your stuff go up there. So like if I get into a shop and I see V, do I have to like read V kana V to maybe so that I can talk about it like this? Because now it will ignite a conversation based on about Dengere. Kana ke bone V because like Nike is V rank.
Mm.
So imagine when somebody or meeting, I will realize you're gonna talk about it. It doesn't allow some meeting, but how if you know their name, you're gonna like talk about it. Like get abang we 1, 2, 3, 4, and I really 1, 2, 3, 4. And when a lot of people hear
Even,
good things
even
about
even
you,
saying hi,
yeah,
even saying hi, how are you?
yeah. Have you seen how ATI is always the one when like in public areas? Like when he
Yeah,
sees people and all that, he's greeting them and all that. That's how like a lot of people get to connect with him through that. And like
I,
even
I think with with
even
with with ATI, I think he's free. He doesn't hang on to the celebrity status that much. He can just rock up at a video na a go botsa whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
He's relatable.
yeah.
Kere le ha o kopana le ene, ga o kwa mo tshaba to say,
Hmm.
oh ATI, who's it?
That guy can talk to you like he knows you. Message Zelina la.
Hey, just have a conversation.
And
I think what we need is just
mm,
decent conversation in the mood.
yeah, and that's one thing like I've witnessed with like Amadiles
Mm.
or Gomushudu. Like that guy would get too much to spy and talk to every person like they know them. And that's how like he was connecting with the people. Even Lalas for Regelimo to bring you or something. But the fact that you have been very intimate with them at a personal level, they will value you through their lifetime. So one or do
Hmm?
like Ubu, review ke bosele bo le jaka. You want to busa ka bo mara. If you like,
Bosele ba
yeah,
ke bona
like
go rutia.
yeah, make people around you feel like special, and that's what you have to do. Like if you're gonna be in a public area where when I lead and all that, look out for
Yeah.
people who people don't even care about and hang out with them and like have conversation with them. Because like I don't wanna lie, people enjoy having conversation. Like if you are a person who knows how to talk and like be able to like easily get along with. I mean, there's always something to talk about. If you are in a place where who do you get music, you'll talk about music. How you already sneaker, right? You'll talk about sneakers. And like make people like, especially the less people who appear less fortunate. Those ones, bro, like you have to give them attention. Because the moment you touch them, they will, even if next time you were to sell something, also register kama dia ako teng gompieno a kere ke tle gompieno ke rekisa t-shirt 1,000
Mm.
motho a re nna ga ke target market but the fact that I've like had that intimacy with that person at a
Yeah.
and at
I've
an
connected with
interaction
you.
yeah we've connected with them and I have like they can relate with my story because of the type of person I am they can force themselves to even acquire whatever I'll be providing at that moment
I think
And
it's just about you being out there, people acknowledging gore thing, acknowledging
a lot of people
such
are
such
there.
people. Yeah. Did you
Mm,
see? I think I saw it yesterday. Latimi put up a video
mm,
where just a random. I think there were three random ladies. I think they were doing a Facebook live.
mm.
Somehow Latimi jumped on the video. Dude, the
Yeah.
reactions are the reactions
Mm,
are those
mm,
ladies.
mm.
Ke re no ka re ha ke tsebe nka re ba bone mang. They were all over the place,
Yeah,
shouting, doing all
like
sort of things. I think he just jumped in to say hi, and then that was it.
yeah, like him is one cool guy. I've never interacted with him, but the way he is, his type of vibes, like he's open to like a lot of people, and it's a good thing because like he's a household name. Like he's always on a national TV and all that on like
Yeah,
Friday and all that, and people like uh Flavor Dome. I think is one of the most watched TV
yeah.
like local TV what do you call them programs that are watched here. And like if we had that opportunity to be able to check over what level and the program, we will be up there. And like if you are always there, only a guest DJ or only presenter, you have to be that person who is always, you know, opening your arms to people. When we say opening arms, we are not saying that you should like be that person
Really?
or let a lot
Yeah.
about who and all that, but be at that personal level. You can be able to interact and all that. Yeah, we are aware of limits. There should be limits, but make people feel like they are the people.
Mm.
Because like we are
Acknowledge.
because of others and
Ac-
they are because of us. So yeah,
Make them feel or you're just an ordinary human being.
yeah.
Re ska ra go tsaya ra go baha.
And
Be
then
re
when
be re
over
tshaba be re tshaba,
yes,
be
the
re tshaba
moment like
re
they
tshaba
put
le
you
go
out there, when you put them out there. So
yeah.
yeah, bro. Like let me check. What time is it by?
I don't know. Let's wrap things up. Quick
Yeah.
questions.
Mm,
Um, in terms of our content creators locally, who would you
mm,
say, apart from the guys that you already mentioned,
mm.
who would you say deserves a special mention? And then also just name what they do, if they have other platforms that we can go and check.
I think one other thing that we need to do, okay,
Yeah.
like what we need to do is to look into hold on, what are we doing? The YouTube guys, especially like bana ba ba tsenang ko university. These guys, man, they should be consuming our content. Like they have free internet. They should watch
Mm.
content, the local content they are yeah, Botswana. And like there are a lot of
Name,
people.
name a few channels that you know that you feel
Hey man,
maybe we should go and check
I
out.
got about C100 or something like that. C100, that's the one I can recall. More YouTube. And then there's
Mhm.
that girl, but why went last by Kilamba and all that, and discussing social issues and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones the one like those what I've seen. And I think I can end there. Like I can give him a chance I will level most of them. But I'll start giving that a chance so that I can track and be able to like advise if there's any need.
Okay. And then in terms of podcasters, do you know any podcasts that we should be looking out for listening to?
The local ones.
Yeah.
The local ones I haven't. But there's one kid called Momo for Art from Twitter who said that she has like a platform. I'll try to like get the real name so that I can get back to you.
Okay.
You guys can check it out. Can I know for art go Twitter.
None for R.
Yeah.
She's a what? She's a podcaster led.
Yeah, she's a podcaster. But like she's
She
easy
talks
to
about
she a lot of different things, man. Like I've come across when she was talking about someone like talking to someone who's into business and it was a lady. So like I think
uh-huh.
if yeah. Oh yeah, Remo Kobe wa the lawyer and also an entrepreneur. He has business nuggets. People can check him out more Facebook, Lego YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I don't know why. I think maybe because like at the moment I'm only talking about youth, but you guys you should check out Remo Jose and like he would inspire a lot of young people out there because like he also does this thing, the founders dinner. Yeah,
Oh, not Remo
Masiba.
Kobe.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
he
Remo
does
Jose.
the nuggets of wisdom, right? On YouTube.
Yeah, nuggets of wisdom. Yeah, you guys you should check
Yeah.
that out. And because like he's someone with like a vast experience with a lot of things. Yeah. So like
I think
big up.
also there's there's also France.
Yeah, Mogomotsi France.
France
Namesake
from Mogomotsi France, yeah,
from
from Kiwa.
Mogomotsi
I
France.
think
Yeah,
Lene, he
yeah.
has a he has a YouTube
He has
where
like yeah.
um anything related to money, I think you can go and check him out.
Yeah, like
Um,
there are a lot of people. Those some of them are like we end up clashing because of holding different opinions, but they are good guys. Bo Kako, yeah, and then when there are a lot of people. Even Hatikaman, Pel on She's
Pearl,
into
Pearl.
agriculture.
Does
Pearl
Pearl have
Rana.
a podcast?
She doesn't have a podcast, but I probably think that she will organize that because like she's now building a lot of platforms, business
Oh
and
yeah.
all that. And I hope that she'll bring those platforms into the cyberspace. And that's when she will
Oh
even
yeah.
end up like, yeah.
I think for her to be dope, if she had a podcast,
Mm,
looking at what she's doing,
mm.
being the agri sector, just sharing her experiences, what she goes through, what she's doing, moving forward, what do we need to do as a country? That would be dope, though.
Yeah,
That would be
I
dope.
think that's all that I have for today. If you were ever to like talk about podcast and other stuff related to content creators. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, let's wrap things up.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me.
Hey man, I
And
appreciate the
also,
opportunity, man.
so yeah, special. Let me just mention some of the few people that joined in. I see Ukhaufi jumped in. Mr. D jumped in. Lloyd Josiah jumped in. Daniel Tawana. Bob's also jumped in. Wahile jumped in. Magriz Ata jumped in. Kiso Kiso jumped in. Jumped in, and also Botselo
There's
jumped
cow,
in,
man.
and then Ahi jumped in also. Thank you guys for watching, and so yeah, till next time, Laila Bator.
Uh, hey man, I would like to thank you for this opportunity. I hardly do this, man. Like you have made me do things that I don't actually do. But I think I'm getting to learn all this because I'm also
Yeah,
thinking of coming up with content that like a lot of people are not like putting it out there,
yeah.
and like it's something that we can actually work on and like man do whatever we are naturally inclined towards. So like have fun with it and yeah, people will get to appreciate it and like
So till next time, huh?
yeah, man.
Signing,
Shut
signing
up.
out. Mr. Rudolph, you are late to the party. We are about to wrap up. Sure, eh?
Sure, bro.